guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Jacinta. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So if you're new to this channel, this is just a continuation from the previous video. This is now like the story after I was fired as an au pair, and now like how I just picked up my life. So if you do not know where this story is coming from, please go ahead and click the card up there that I'm going to leave for you so that you can just be updated. You can also check the link in the description below. You're going to find everything. Okay, so like I was telling you from the previous video, so what happened was now I resigned and I had like to find another way for me like to still live in Germany because my visa was coming to an end. So we started looking for another social work. It was very hard to find it. I don't know why. We sent so many applications and nothing was coming positive. I was going for interviews, but no one was taking me like after the interview. I don't know why. It was just like so difficult. So we sent so many applications and it was very difficult like to find one. I could go to the interviews, but it could just leave on that interview stage. Then afterwards I was like not taken. So I got frustrated. I was so scared like what's going to happen next. But an angel just came my way. So my sister had a friend who was also an au pair. She came from Zimbabwe, and I really appreciate that lady till today. Like she just came for me when I needed that assistant, when I just needed someone like just to help us. So she was doing her social work at a certain place. So she told us about the social work where she was, and she told us they really need so many people as soon as possible. So once you just apply, I assure you, you're going to get the place. Oh God, I was just so grateful. Like my sister spoke with her, and in that way they got contact and they exchanged the stories about me, and she came in for us and she said you can go ahead and just contact these people, you're going to find the place, I assure you. And it was true. I sent the application to those people like today. Tomorrow they responded to say you can come for an interview. That's how quick it was. I was just so happy, and I was very stressed. Like, what am I going to speak in the interview? Because my German was really bad. But my sister said, we're going to support you. Like, it was so deep. When I say it was so deep, even the kids like came in for me. They escorted me to go for the interviews. And we reached that place. I was just like grateful. Like I had this supporting team, and I asked that boss, like, I've come with my family, and they said it's not a problem. Do not worry, they can be in another room as they wait for you. I went into that room. I spoke, even though my German was not so good, but that woman said, you've got the place. I was so happy. She was like, you can start your work. We really like you. Everything was just like unfolding. Everything was just like working out perfectly. I was so happy. And the most important thing that I liked about this workplace was you're going to be independent. What I mean by that is you go in outpatient to take care of the outpatient. You do not work with people. And like where I resigned, like you have the problem with workmates, this place was different. You just work alone, like independently. You'll be given where to go per day to go and do your work. And that's it. Like I did not have to worry about workmates, and I was so happy because that's what I wanted. My papers were done in few days. I was told, I was in contact with my boss, and she told me your contract is ready, and then she sent it to the address like my sister's place, and we started doing our visa process. Like I said, I had a very supportive family. My brother-in-law came in for me and said, I'm going to escort you to do your visa, to apply for your visa, because back then, before Corona time, there was so much lines and so much process when you go for your visa process. And he said, I'm going to go with you. I was so happy. Like I was not just scared like to be on my own in a city, in a land where I do not know, and like the place where I was coming from where everything was foreign to me and I had to do everything on my own. But in this place, I always had someone like on my shoulder, on my side, like always to help me out. And I'm just so grateful with the family that I have. So he took me to that place. We did the process, the visa process, and we left it there and we went back home. Okay, so even though I was happy about this social work that I found, I was not really satisfied. Like I wanted something better, something that is going to like sustain me, like something that is going to be paying me better. So I wanted to do the Ausbildung. So this is where the Ausbildung comes in. I said I wanted to do a training, so I started studying because in Germany you cannot do a training, you cannot go to school, any school to study without you having that German certificate. So I started studying on my own because I saw like I have no time, regardless whether I'm going to be working from 8 to 17. I'll still like going to study on my own. So I went ahead and just applied to go to this school and just write the exam, because just writing the exam was cheaper, and like also taking the classes, which is obvious. Here in Germany, the German classes are very, very expensive, and I just didn't also have that time to say I have to be going to the German class and I also have to be working. So I opt to say I'm going to be studying, even if I knock off from my work or in between or anything, I'll just find a way like to study hard so that I get that B1. So what I did was I started studying on my own, started using different ways, like going through books on my own, using YouTube to learn on how to prepare for my exams. Like I just knew like I'm going to make it. Even though I did not finish my A2, I said my B1 was just like going to work out, like I'm going to pass. I was that determined, guys. The motive behind it was this work was also very stressful. So I told myself like I need something better. So right now I do not have any German certificate. So what I need to do is to study hard to get that German certificate so that I can leave this place and find something better. So I started studying. I started studying so much, guys. I was just like determined, like it's going to work out. So I applied for an exam to go and write my B1. So I applied for that. And you know, the time was so short because normally here in Germany, everything like is bureaucracy. It takes so long to get the appointment. So I said any appointment which is as soon as possible, I'll just like take this risk and I'm going to write the exam. And they gave me like in a month, I'm going to write the exam. I said studying on my own, day in and day out. I was just like studying. I said there's nothing that's going to stop me from passing and getting that B1 certificate. So like after a month, I went ahead and wrote my B1 exam, and because I put in so much work, I passed, guys. I passed with flying colors. I was just like surprised because I never went to class. Like I was not even like training my German with any other person. But you know, when you're just determined, something just like comes in and works out for you. So I passed. I was so excited. Okay, so now coming back to the story of me and my sister. So we agreed to say now I can move into my own apartment. So we said looking for an apartment. We found a VG. So a VG is a shared apartment. So we found this, and it was a little bit pricey, but like I said, I had a very supportive family. So they came in for me. They said we're going to pay for your, what you call, Cation in English. I'm going to put the name if I've forgotten the name. So it's the Cation. It was very pricey because you like pay a lot of money, and I did not have that money. But then my family came in and they said they're going to pay that for me, and they paid it, and I moved in. My sister was just like, we want you to be independent. We want you to also experience the normal life after what you pass through. You just have to like to be happy as well, like move around and just enjoy life. There's more to life. And I was so happy. And that's how now I became independent. I had my B1 certificate, and the only next step that I had to start doing was to look for my Ausbildung, like to look for my training, so that now I can start earning more than I was earning. So I was like working for this social work, and I was also looking for my training Ausbildung place. It was in that period where like everything was in lockdown period, everything was closed. It was very hard like to find a place. but with God's will, I finally found a place where I was like doing my training. I was very happy, and I spoke to my boss like I found a place, and she was like, it's okay, you can go ahead. Like always, when you're always going up, we're also happy for you. So I put in the resignation letter for the social work, and I was just like ready to explore something new. And that's how, guys, I found my new house Pyodong. So that was the story of how I was in this transit of just changing from being fired into being independent, living on my own. I was just so happy. I was just like so grateful. Till now, I'm so grateful with the family that I have that really stood on my side. Even that guy that came in for me, he was also like God sent, because without him, I don't think I could have even left that house, because this woman even wanted me to start living with her after my au pair. She was like, you're going to live with me and you're going to find a social work, but you're going to be working for me. Then it's like an exchange. She said, I'm going to be living with her, so I don't have to pay like for rentals, but I'm going to be working still for her, like taking care of the house and taking care of her child and herself, like I was doing. But I was just like grateful someone came in for me. Like this guy helped me, like you cannot live in this misery. And just my family that was always on my side. I was so happy, and I really appreciate everyone till now. Like everyone just played a role. Even the sister to my friend played a very big role, and I'm so grateful. So I hope this video has motivated someone to say at the end of it, or if one door closes, another door will open. Just always put God first and everything will come, and put in so much work, because if you're just sleeping, like it doesn't work out like that. You need to put in so much work, determined to like conquer it all, and it's going to come to pass. Okay guys, I really appreciate each and everyone who's reached this far to hear my story, all the love that is coming from TikTok, from Instagram, from here, YouTube. Guys, I really appreciate you so much, guys. Really, I underestimated how many people are passing through these bad stories of their au pair. Like guys, if I tell you the stories that have really come in, like I've even realized to say my story is nothing. Like people are passing through even something worse than my story. Like, so if you are that person and you just want your story to be heard, you can come to me, like talk to me, and I'm just like going to help in one way or another that I can. And if you do not have a platform, you want me to talk to you, to have an interview with you, we can do that. If you're scared, like for your privacy, your face, it's not a problem. We can just use your voice. Let me know. I'll be so happy to work with you guys. Like I'm so happy with working with people who are passing through what I passed through, or just got like those stories that they can really see to say we relate, you know. So yeah, and if you've got still some questions, guys, please go ahead and ask me the questions that you have. I'll be so happy to respond to you. Go ahead and drop them below in the comment section. I'm going to read them and I'm going to like respond to you, because the next video that is coming up is the Q&A about everything that you guys have been asking. I'm going to have a special guest. Yes, so look out for that video. I'm going to be with someone and we're like going to tackle those questions with you guys. If you've not yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate you. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I'm going to see you in the next video, guys. Bye.